I remember running to Ty, begging Ty, and then I run downstairs. And I don't remember anything else about that day. But I weren't ready to listen to that my son's going to die. It weren't a thing for me. There was no warning signs, no nothing. Ty came out when he was crying, but a different kind of cry. It weren't like anything I've seen before. So I was a bit unsure of what was going on, but I knew something wasn't right. I think the hardest part of it, there was no answer. There was no one could tell me what to expect or what he would be like, what he would do, what he wouldn't do. I don't think I'll ever see anything that was that scary. It was awful. It brings back so many memories, but not bad ones. Definitely not bad ones.
No, you said when you drove home, it's like going home, but you're not home.
You almost want to feel it again. Oh, it sounds so messed up, but you sort of feel it all over again, but it weren't a bad feeling.
But he was just so globally deconditioned from being unwell, from being in hospital, relying on a wheelchair for the majority of his mobility. His goals were to get back to his football at school, that was really important to him, and to be able to walk for himself. We used his interests around football, but he was just someone that you could just have fun with. He was so willing and determined. You could do the most boringest of exercises and he'd do it.
Ty loved it. He loved it, and he's as I said, he still speaks about it near enough every day.
So like and I liked the way that you never knew what was going to happen. So like that was like every time it was different. It was very nice. And then plus all the staff are amazing. Very good.
Got a plan, you know where he wants to work when he gets older.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I want to work here and be a physio.
I kind of knew that Ty was going to do something to pay society back for the help he got. Football's always been Ty's thing. He's always loved football. Even when he was here, he was telling Rachel, I'm going to be a footballer, I will be a footballer. And it's quite funny how it's all turned around now, because he don't mention being a footballer anymore. Ty wants to be a physio. And I don't think anything could change his mind. He's desperate to be a physio.
It was lovely to have him join in the sessions. I felt the young people responded really well to him. He is a physio in the making because he was so supportive, motivating, incredibly helpful in the sessions we were doing. He was either the thrower and catcher, or he was in front motivating them to stand up taller, giving them fist pumps, moving his hand around for target practice for them, really challenging them. And it was just lovely to kind of see that full cycle of him then supporting someone else in the position that he was in a few years ago.
You do kind of mourn in a way for what you lost, but then I would never take it back, because I love who Ty is. It's a really strange place to be in. I said, they might ask you like, how do you feel now to when you was here? And he said, well, I'll just let them know I feel so much better now than I even did before the brain injury. And I was like, what do you mean by that?
How can you feel better after a brain injury?
But if you say to Ty, would you take it back? There's no way. He wouldn't change anything. He likes the fact that it happened to him. I don't know why, but he likes the fact that it happened to him, and he is who he is.